Hello Taurus and welcome to Soul Sundays. Taurus, it's a quick 3-card spread, one for your mind, body and soul for the week ahead. So let's get started. Universe and angels, messages and guides, my higher self, I call upon you now to give me a clear and accurate reading for the sign of Taurus. Please tell me what they need to hear, not what they want to hear for their week ahead. Can I please have 3 cards, one for their mind, body and soul? Thank you. All right, my lovelies, massive week coming up this week. I can't believe you just pulled that card. I'll explain in a minute. Number 12, the turnaround. So planets are direct. We have a lot of activity going on in the sign of Capricorn, which for those that watch me regularly will know is my sun sign. What's happening is we've got Venus in Capricorn, first of all. So that's about our money, our wealth, our finances, also about our health and beauty. So that could be a big focus for you as well. But we also have Jupiter, our largest planet in the solar system, the planet of luck, good fortune, abundance, expansion, moving into Capricorn for the first time in 12 years. So Jupiter's been in its home sign of Sagittarius for the last 12 months, and it's been all about opening our heart and our minds, preparing us to be a little bit more open to things, allowing us to look at things with a different point of view so that we can actually start to reap the rewards. Jupiter going into Capricorn is much more about, we've been thinking big, now it's time to act big. It's actually putting our plans into motion. If you've been working really hard and diligently towards a goal or a plan or building something quietly, and maybe you've taken 2 steps forward and 1 step back, I want you to know that 2020 is the year where you could actually achieve great things. The important thing to note too is that not only are you going to be asked to, put your grand ideas into action, but it's also a responsibility to step up and create a better world for yourself, okay? Jupiter in Capricorn is going to be helping us financially, and the irony is that it's going to have effect on all of us, regardless of whether your sun sign is Capricorn or not. Beautiful. The other point to note too, I just want to quickly mention, for those that are turning 24, 36, 48, 60s, 72, 84 in 2020, I want you to know that this could be your year of Jupiter return, okay? It's similar to Saturn return. It's very fortunate. It could bring you a lot of good luck. And again, for those that watch the channel regularly, you'll know that my birthday is in January the 11th, and I am actually turning one of those years old. I'm not going to tell you which one. So it's my Jupiter return as well, which is pretty exciting for what I'm going to bring forward for the channel. But let's get back to you. Taurus, what do you have coming up this week in terms of your mindset? The card that I've pulled for you so far is number 12, the turnaround or revolution. Now, when I was shuffling, I laughed at getting this card for you because you've had so much amazing energy going on for you this year. You've been going through a lot of change, and generally, what happens when Jupiter moves into Capricorn for the first time, it's about that, right? It's about creating new habits, and that was your message for last week. This week, your mindset is really on the resurgence, a revolution, right, coming up. But the reason why I got excited about this card for you is that on the 12th of the 12th this year, it's a 12-12-12 portal. It's really potent, okay? I'm not going to go into what that means. I try and keep these videos short for the weeklies. But it's pretty impressive energy for you to be putting your mindset on this before we hit that week next week. I'm just going to pull it up for you because I want to read you some stuff from the book. In traditional tarot, for those that are really into their tarot cards, this is the card of the Hanged Man, okay? So typically we describe that as seeing things from a different perspective. It can be sometimes feeling like you're stagnant, like not moving, maybe a little bit of boredom, okay? But in this card, it's talking about a revolution. It says your world is turning upside down. Fighting it will only cause hurt. Surrender and you will feel yourself gently turning to a new perspective. Often when things go wrong in our life, we find it difficult to accept the situation, right? It's the stages of grief when things go wrong. And I'm not necessarily just talking about grief in terms of losing someone that we love, but it could be grief of the loss of a job or grief of not achieving set goals or things that we've wanted to, or maybe still healing from a heartbreak of a broken marriage, okay? But the truth is, often if we can actually take a moment and pause and try and look at it from a really holistic perspective, we can actually see that the reasons why things happened in a certain way, in a certain date, in a certain time, were all about preparing us for what we've been asking for, what we're allowing to come in. And that's what this card is saying to you for this week. Your mindset is very much on gaining a new perspective about a sticky situation. The turnaround card represents an experience, situation, event, or a person that will turn around your world or flip it upside down. It's about letting go of an unneeded part of your life so you can shake it loose. Hang in there. You have plenty of time to review things and do some soul searching. What do you need to surrender for inner peace? What hang-ups do you have? What people or circumstances have you been wanting to change? If you feel the need to manage and control your life, you may find this time difficult, for this is the very thing that is holding you back from your desires. That's what I was saying before about actually just going with the flow and letting things happen. Relax, let go, and feel yourself turning towards your dreams. Beautiful energy this week and very synchronistic with the 12 coming through before we get to that 12-12-12 portal. Your message this week for your body is about going caffeine free, okay? It's a message that says that you honour your body by avoiding the chemicals in caffeine. Now, I love my coffee in the morning, so I'm kind of glad I didn't get this message. But for some of you, if you're drinking too much coffee, if you're drinking too much soda, soft drink, whatever you want to call it, pop, this might be the week where you try and rein that back, okay? It'll give you a clearer head to be able to deal with anything else that's going on around you. The card that you've drawn for your spiritual message is that of balance. I think this ties in perfectly with the card of turnaround and revolution. As I said to you before, it's often hard when we're in a difficult situation to find the balance in our everyday life, okay? But the message this week is not to try and find the balance. Just by going with the flow, you will find balance, okay? Now, I know that sounds bloody cryptic and lots of woo-woo, but the truth is sometimes when we just leave things and let them be, they'll sort itself out, okay? It's really hard for a stubborn bull like yourself to hear. I know, I can hear you on the other side of the camera. But this week, if you can go with the flow, you will find the balance that you need, okay? Particularly as we come into the full moon next week. All right, Taurus, my loves, that was your message for this week. You're going through a process of revolution. You're going to see things from a different perspective. And I think the message for me here is particularly as we get to that 12-12-12 portal, okay? Something's going to come to light. You're going to let go of something so that you can move forward. Respect your body this week. Lay back on the coffee, the caffeine, whatever you're consuming that has caffeine in it, okay? And lastly, just understand that in finding balance, in letting go, you will find the balance that you need. It's going to be a great week, truly. I wish you much love and light. If you did like this video, please hit the thumbs up. It helps the channel more than you know. Also, I just wanted to give a big shout out to those wanting personal readings. I am available again. I'm up to date with everything. I'm also now doing the yearly 2020 reading. So if you're wanting to book in for one of those, the details are down below. What else do I have to tell you? That's it. Have a great week. Stay off the caffeine and I'll be back with you next Sunday. Take care.